Guys, first of all, 2-2 draw. Josh, first of all, skipper, your reaction?
Obviously disappointed. I think we probably should have went on and won the game, having gone down to 10 men and then 9 early in the second half. It was difficult after then. They put everyone behind the ball. They're good at defending Tiverton. They're hard to break down anyway. But we just couldn't really find that final pass to get that winner. But it just wasn't for us today.
Interesting game, wasn't it, Joe? Normally you're midfield, you've played at the back as well. Today, different role for you entirely, up front. We'll talk about your goal in a minute, but first 10 minutes we were 2-0 down.
I know, yeah. Well, if you go 2-0 down in the first 10 minutes, you're not going to win a game, are you? Well, you're not expected to win a game. It's hard to go back from there, but I thought we've done well from then. To get it back to 2-2, obviously circumstances, they went down to 9 men, you expect to go on and win the game, but it was a funny old game today. Red cards, mistakes. It was weird. It was weird playing.
But credit to the lads, despite going 2-0 down, as I say. First goal was looked a bit offside to many of us. Second one, I think, was a penalty. Connor Johns come out and there was a bit of a collision. Ref gave that, and then we did well. We got back in the game, courtesy of you, Joe. Talk us through that goal.
I can't remember. I tried to play you through, didn't I? And then he's ended up getting it on the ball, and he's just poked me through, and then I just hit it. We were doing a few in the warm up, weren't we? Breaking the net, so I thought I'd just hit it as high as I can. Luckily, it went in. And
the key thing was you went in at half time. I think it was 2-1 down. Plenty of belief, and they helped the cause a bit more second half, didn't they? Their full back, who was already on a yellow card and should have been sent off, then got sent off, and so they had 2 guys back in the changing rooms, and you had the momentum then.
Yeah, I thought it was good to get a goal before we went in at half time. Give us a bit more belief. Obviously, only being 1 goal down is sort of play for, and then them getting that second player sent off early in the second half. I really thought we had a really good chance of doing it. But yeah, like I said before, it just wasn't to be today. We didn't really get the rub of the green. The balls weren't falling for us in the box. They did defend really well, and we just couldn't get that final goal, unfortunately.
Bit of a cliche, isn't it? But when you're playing against a team with, say, 10 players, or in your case today 9, it's often harder, isn't it? They put everyone behind the ball, and you try and crosses, you try little balls into feet, and it just wasn't quite working, was it?
No, it wasn't. No, like I said, on another day, I've hit the post, the bar. It's just one of them things. It just wasn't going in for us. Like, obviously, Morgs got us back into it to make it 2-2, and we had plenty of time. I think in the end we played into our hands a bit, didn't we? We just long balls, and they were loving it. They're lapping it up, sort of thing. Because they're 3 big centre halves just heading everything away. So yeah, we just needed that bit of spark, that bit of magic, which we didn't have in the end.
And apparently today Evesham beat Mangotsfield 1-0, so that brings Mangotsfield, I think we've moved up 1 place, overtaken them, but Evesham are now 7 points in front. You can still make the playoffs, but Evesham have got to lose every game, and we've got to win the remaining games. Coming up Shortwood next.
Yeah.
Can you do it?
We can do it. It's mathematically possible, but we just got to go into every game from now for the rest of the season and just make sure we pick up 9 points for now. And if it's not enough, then it's not enough. I think we've kind of let ourselves down a bit earlier in the season. I think our running at the end of the season, we've been brilliant. We've done pretty much everything we can. But yeah, we just got to hope that it's out of our hands now, really. We just got to make sure.
It's really been your home form, isn't it, that's let you down overall. Your away form has been second only to Hereford.
Yeah, I don't know what for whatever reason that is. It's just on the day we've just not turned up. Like we said, we had Polton here, we should have beat, but then maybe when we went down to Tiverton, we got a great result away. So it's swings and roundabouts in football, isn't it? Like you win some, you lose some. But it was just our home form for whatever reason. We just can't seem to turn teams over, which we should be doing. Yeah.
And then just last of all, fixtures finished, but there is one more game still to play. The Wilts Senior Cup, nice little local derby up at the County Ground against Iworth Town, and I think you know 1 or 2 of their players.
Yeah, we've got a few friends that play for them. Obviously, we all know each other. It's going to be a feisty game, I'm sure. They'll be up for it, but so will we. It's a chance to win some silverware at the end of the day, so I'm sure it'll be a good game.
And Joe, if you're selected, what position would you like to play? Goalkeeper this time?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I don't think that's the only key place I haven't played. Goalkeeper and on the wing, I think. So could be anywhere. I don't know. We'll see.
Great. Well done today.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.